Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Ara here. Today we're gonna be cash stuffing for the second half of July, which makes me excited. And then we're also gonna have a special cash stuffing coming up. I don't know if this week or next one, but there is gonna be an extra cash stuffing for this month, so yay, great stuff. I mean, not really, you will see, but anyway, so guys, let me know how you're doing. I am here with a very small cash stuffing. I think this is probably gonna be the smallest cash stuffing for the whole year, but anyway, let's count and see what we have today to cash stuff. We have 100, 50, 70, 90, to 10, to 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95. Oh yeah, 295. All right, now if you follow my videos, then you know that usually on Monday I do not share cash stuffings, but I do share Monday minis. Now, the reason why I'm not sharing a Monday minis but I'm sharing a cash stuffing today is because I did record the cash stuffing, but I don't know what happened to the file. It got corrupted somehow and I just couldn't recover it. I tried and I couldn't, so I just had to delete everything and call it a day. So yeah, I have my window open, by the way, and in that video I did complete one challenge. It is 40 euros, which at this point we're just gonna stuff in this video today. But in the meantime, let's start with my fixed expenses, where we're gonna use most of my prop money right here. Alright guys, here it is. This is my fixed expenses, and this is probably the only exciting thing about this video today. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have been a bit depressed lately, so this is kind of exciting because today we're gonna be fully funding at least one category, which is this one right here, my savings. So in here we're gonna be adding 25 today, so 10, 20 and 5. So I'm gonna color in one icon, and as you can see, this is the last icon that we had in here, which means that our savings are fully funded for the year 2025. Guys, I cannot believe it. I've never been able to achieve such a result ever in my journey with cash stuffing and budgeting, so this is the first time for me. I couldn't be happier. I'm so excited. It means that for the rest of the year I won't have to worry about this category right here anymore. I'll be able to focus on other things, which make me excited. So let's see, we should have 1000 saved in here. So we have 500, 7, 950, 70, 95 and 1000. Okay, so I'm gonna exchange all of this for a 1000. Ta-da! Here it is. Oh my god, this is such a huge achievement. Finally, the 1000 mark, and we won't have to touch this one anymore. Oh, so exciting. Moving on, we have another category which is great, which is pretty close to being fully funded, which is my giveaway. This is for when I reach the 500 mark here on YouTube, and in this one today we'll be adding 5, which brings us to 45, and I am expecting to fully fund this one at 50, so we are one step closer. Next stuffing. All right, beautiful. Moving on, we have my buffer. Now this one is actually going to be my PTO for when I go back to work, and the total in here is 250, but today we're only going to be adding 5, which means that we have 25 and 30 right now, and I don't think I have to 10, 20, 30. No, okay, I don't have to cross anything out for the time being, so we still have a long way to go in here, but that is okay because now that I have 2 categories done, I'll be able to focus on this one a bit more. Okay, I am in frame. Okay, moving on, we have therapy. In here we're gonna be adding 50 euros for a total of 100 for the month, and I'll try to work with this one because yeah, therapy is getting way too expensive for me, but at the same time I need it. So yeah, anyway. Gym, as for gym, we'll be adding 15, so a 10 and a 5, and this one as well should be fully funded for the month. So we have 10, 25 and 30, which is the total that we need. As you can see, all of this is in prop money because I pay everything through my credit card, so it's useless to take the money out, put it in here just to then take it back to the bank. So I'm just keeping everything in prop money. All right, and then we have my subscriptions, which today is only gonna get 10. So as of now we have 10, 20, 30, 45, and we're saving for our monthly subscriptions as well as an annual one that is coming out in August. All right, and next up we have my phone bill, which is the last one in here, which is gonna get 5 for a total of 10, which is fully funded. All right, beautiful. So this is it for my fixed expenses. Very quick, let's move on to the travel binder so that we can take care of the last prop money that we have. All right, so moving on, we have my travel binder, which is right here. Now, if you probably follow me, then you know that I've been saving for a trip that is coming up in September to go to Edinburgh. And by the way, I just wanted to show you, I finally created my own envelope, and I think I'm gonna create one dedicated to each one of my trips. So right now we have Edinburgh, and I had to make one for London, of course, because if you know me, then you know that London is my favorite place in the whole world. So oh my god, I love them so much. So I am saving to go to Edinburgh, but like I've said already, I'm gonna receive an extra paycheck, and I decided that most of that paycheck is gonna be going to Edinburgh so that I can pay for the hotel. So I decided that this 100 instead is gonna go towards my vacation for the summer, so that if I decide to go anywhere, I have a bit more money. So 100 is going into this category, and so far in my holiday for the summer I have 100, 220, 45, 245 in this one, whereas in Edinburgh as of now I should have the same, but let's check. We have 1, 2, 20, 40. Okay, 240 in Edinburgh as well. So we have a total of 245 plus 240, 485 in the entire binder right here. All right, that is absolutely great. All right, moving on, let's go to my spending. All right, so as for my spending for the week, this is really not getting a lot today, but that is okay because I'm also gonna be budgeting with my extra paycheck to go into here, so I'm not too worried about that. So groceries is gonna get 30 today, so a 20 and a 10, and that is all that it has. And then let's see, social is not gonna get anything, but gas is gonna get 10. All right, and it was already open. So 10 euros going into gas. All right, and that is it for the spending. So as you can see, nothing much, but we do have some money left that we're gonna put into our challenges. All right, as our challenges, we're going to be starting with this binder right here, where we are going to work on 2 challenges only. So number 1 is the Christmas in July challenge by Mystic Budgets. This one was a group play from last year. So let me get the tracker, which is right here, and as you can see, we're almost done with this one. We only have the lights left to color in, and each one of the sets is worth 5, so we have 5, 10, 15 that we need to complete the challenge. I do have a 20, so I'm gonna put in the 20 and I'm gonna bring back a 5, and I'm gonna put a 20 in. So I'm gonna color in, and then we're gonna count what we have in total in this challenge right here. Okay guys, so the challenge is complete, so let's count what we have in total. And just like my, well, you didn't see it so you don't know, but you might be hearing my mother speaking on the phone because apparently she decided that the room right next to mine is the perfect one to make phone calls all the time, so she's always here. But anyway, okay, let's count. So in here, in this beautiful challenge by Mel at Mystic Budgets, we were able to save 20, 35, 45 and 50 euros. 50 that is gonna go directly into Christmas, so I'm gonna put it here and we're gonna take care of them in a second. But before that, let's move on. Actually, I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna play another challenge in here. So let's move very quick to my 2025 challenge by Say with Judy, which is the other one we're trying to complete, and it's right here. So today we're going to be adding 20, which means that we'll be able to color in 2 more icons for the next 2 weeks in July, and then we're also going to be coloring in 1 icon for March and 1 for February. But because I have this 5 rolling over from the other challenge, I decided that I'm going to put this one in here as well. So I'm going to be coloring in another one for St. Valentine's Day. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Alright, beautiful. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 colored in, which is exactly what we have, and that we're gonna add for the rest of the month essentially into here, because I used to play these challenges every Sunday, but now I had to switch because yeah, my paycheck for the summer doesn't allow me to save enough to play all of the challenges. So this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of the summer, and I'm not counting this one as of now. I think I'm just gonna count at the very end, although I know that it's gonna save 300 euros. All right, now before moving on to the rest of the challenges, let's take care of these 50 that we have. Okay, so I obviously got it wrong. We're still gonna go back to the next binder where we're going to be playing with my challenges, and in here I'm gonna go back to the Christmas envelope that I have in here, because I don't have a specific Christmas related, you know, yeah, envelope or category in any of my binders. I decided that I'm just gonna save the money in here. This comes from a challenge I created last year and you can find for free on my Ko-fi shop, and so we're gonna be adding the whole 50 into here, and this is gonna start our savings for the year 2025. I don't need to save a lot, but it's nice to start it out. Okay, so before we end the video, let's play a couple of rounds of my challenges, starting with my 2025 game by Mystic Budgets. And in here, what we have to do is roll the dice, and if we get a 2 out of 5, we scratch a card and we save. If we roll any other number, we simply save the amount. All right, let's see what we get this time. 3. Okay, 3. So I'm gonna take a 5 and I'm gonna bring back a 2 that I have in here. There you go. Now I think I'm gonna go one more time because I really want to try and scratch one card. Let's see what happens. 4. Okay, 4. So I'm gonna grab another 5 and I'm gonna bring back another 1. We didn't get a 5 or a 2, so unfortunately for this time we don't get to scratch anything, but that is okay because we're still saving 10 euros in here, and as of now we have 20 saved in this challenge. All right, beautiful. So let's put this away, and now let's move on to the next one, which is another one by Mystic Budgets that we're trying to complete, always for my travel savings. And in here, okay, sorry, I got interrupted one more time. Anyway, let's go and grab one of the cards. I did notice that I have some cards that still need to be scratched, but I think I'm gonna keep them to the side for now, and we're gonna take care of them later on. For now, let's just use the ones that we have already scratched. So let's pick this one and let's see. I really hope that it's not a 15 because I don't have a lot of money. And it's a 10. Okay, beautiful. A 10 is acceptable. So let's color in one of the tents right here, and let's see what we have so far in this one. All right, beautiful. So I did color in the pineapple. Let's see how much we have in total in this one that we started as well last time. We have 30 euros saved out of 250. Now I don't know when I'll be able to complete this challenge, but if I don't manage to complete it by the end of the summer, then I think what I'm gonna do is I am simply gonna keep it for the winter and use it for a trip in the winter. Last one that we have to take care of is the Black Friday one, and I think that in this one I want to try and add at least 20 if I have it. So let's see, I have 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I do have it, which is great. Okay, so I'm gonna color in another 20 right here. I was using this color, I think, so 20. There's a lot of 20s in here, and I want to get rid of those before anything else, and I want to try my best to complete as much as I can of this challenge, because I have a lot of stuff that I want to buy with Black Friday. So yeah, so as of now we have 40 euros, 10, 25, 35 and 40 euros saved in here. And I'm gonna let this dry, so I'm gonna put it to the side just for the time being, and that's it. We really don't have a lot of money left for the challenges, so we are officially done for today. The only thing left to do is I want to allocate this money that I was able to save with Monday Minis, which is 40 euros, and this 40 I'm simply gonna put it in my spending, because social. Now I don't really have anything social to do per se, but I have a project in mind and I think I'm gonna need some money for it, so I'm gonna use this money for that. All right guys, so we have no money left. We completed another Monday Mini, another cash stuffing. I'm sorry if I was a bit you know, not really my usual self, but yeah, I am a bit depressed at the moment. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like, a comment and subscribing to the channel, and if you decide to stick around, then I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.